Hi, you guys. Hi. Sorry, it took a little bit. I was trying to fight with my Streamlight because I apparently did not turn it on in order for it to charge. But I think we got it good to go now. But hi, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope you guys have all had great starts of your week so far. We've got more Letter Lost tonight. So the game that we played last Wednesday. Yes, last Wednesday. That is the game that we have got for tonight. I'm excited to see more of it. I think it's going to be really good. I'm missing a hat. Dennis, where did we put your other hat, dude? Which one am I found it. It was still in the drawer. I was like, I swear you've got 6 total. Okay, cool. Awesome. But thank you guys for being here. Hi, hello. Hi, Rosalind. Hi, Cleary. Hi, everybody. But we do have to get Dennis dressed. So we've got his usual everything but the bunny ears. We've got the sprout, the strawberry, the carrot, the orange, and the chicken hat. So if y'all have a preference, I can go ahead and throw those on him. And then we've got our poem of the day. And then I think we're good to jump straight into game. I don't have a whole lot of other shenaniganery for us tonight. Strawberry, you got it, Clary. I do need to find a pair of his glasses. I'm missing 2 of them at this point. I'm missing the rose gold ones and then his little pink ones. So I think between streams, one of the kitties are running off with him. There we go. He's in his little strawberry hat. Perfect. Alrighty. I'm gonna toss him over there, put the hats away. All right, so today's poem is still another one from the I Am Her Tribe collection from Daniel Dobie. It is another untitled one. It says, move your feet, move your mind, move your mountains to show others they can climb. Move forward, move freely, move me. I love that one. I like the short and sweet ones. Like the longer ones are always great, but the short, sweet ones are like, yeah, that's a good one. But thank you guys so much for being here. I'm very excited for tonight. I'm excited to see more of this game. I think it's going to be very, very interesting. We did have the surprise stream last night, so thank you to those who were able to stop by for that. We did play some of the Fierce to Fathom game with a bagel. Hopefully, we will be able to figure out what that bug was, and then finish that at some point. I don't know if it's going to be this week or not. We're still working on getting some timing together. But hopefully us starting fresh and getting to that point off stream will help us get through that bug, because I truly don't know what else we could have done in order to try and get through that. But that was yesterday, and then the plan for tonight is more oh my god, I'm struggling. It's a Monday. Oh man. But more Letter Lost tonight, more Letter Lost on Wednesday, because I don't think we're gonna finish it tonight. I feel like it's a slightly longer game. And then more than likely more Mass Effect Friday. That's the game plan for this week. But thank you guys for being here. And we're going to jump straight on into game here. We do not have a kitty cam, so it's just a Dennis cam right now. We can get him all centered up and all spiffy. I need to move my water bottle. Oop, there we go. Perfect. I still love the music in this game. It's so fun. All right. Employee name, Noivoy. Change employee. Oh, that's going back. Okay, I was like, what does that mean? All right, load saved game. Thank you for that hydrate, Cleary. Oh. The 2 greatest virtues a postal worker can have are persistence and patience. I broke my coaster. I'm just going to put that in the soul drawer. I'll deal with that later. Perfect. Thank you so much. Are we loading? I think it's loading. Hopefully it's loading. Yeah, I giggled a little bit too when I pulled it back up. I was like, that's amazing. Okay, well, I just muted Discord, so you guys shouldn't be hearing my beepies. Hello? What's happening here? Here we go. I was like, hello? Okay. I think we are good to head down and start another day. No phone call today? Tiara time. Okay, hang tight. I'll be right back. Thank you so much for the tiara time, Cleary. There we go. All right. We're locked, we're loaded, we're ready to play. Okay, we've got some packages that we can do. What do we have today? Send blank mail anywhere to connect citizens. Okay. Mail to Drags Hollow. I think it was Drags Hollow. Bay. Mail to Drags Hollow Bay must be stamped return to sender. Okay, so this is Westvale, which was red. And scan it. Handle with care. Disfragile. Dragon's Hollow was returned to sender. I keep saying dragon. I don't know why. Thank you for that lyric, Rosalind. I appreciate it. Handle with great strength. We got that. It's a red one. Scan. Simple, but elegant. Amazing. Let's send this one to Dolith Hills. This is blank. Why not? Oh, this one's really heavy. Okay, there we go. And then that one's going to be returned to sender today as well. Fragile. Okay, package is done. We got something in the tube. Attention, postal worker, infraction code. What the heck? Infraction code 4836. A piece of mail you sent required a stamp. Perform your duties or be replaced. Errors are not tolerated. But I gave it a stamp. I gave it the Dolith Hills. Oh, I didn't put an address on it. I think that was the problem. Oops. Okay. Alright, so same things as over there. Alright, so Westvale. Another Westvale. And another one. Dolith Hills. Westvale. That one's going to be returned to sender. The Hills. Return to sender. Return to sender. Hills. Hills again. Another return to sender. And return to sender. Okay. Return, return. Hills, Hills, return, return. Hills, return. Westvale, Hills, Westvale, Westvale, Westvale. Yay. Alright, let's go pack the truck before someone comes in. So we don't forget to do that. Okay. I feel like that one shouldn't be there. We're gonna put it there. Okay, cool. That's all we've got so far. Oh, missed a package. Okay, so this was 2. Oh, I'm in Guild Wars mode. Hold on. There we go. Sounds good to me. That was Westvale. And scan. Putrid. Sorry, Arena. That's my bad. Didn't entirely mean to send putrid mail to you, friend. Sorry. My bad. Okay, this is also going to Westvale. And the hills. And the hills. 1, 2, 3. Sweet.
Those, I don't think they have control. I don't know what to do.
All right, thank you, Emma. That's all for this story today. Now let's move on to something a little more lighthearted. The Restful Graves Cemetery is asking for volunteers this weekend to help clean up the western branch of their property. Last week's flooding destroyed much.
Sedna. Sedna awaits you at the window, looking uncharacteristically cross. Gift giver. Or should I call you not gift giver? My gift did not reach its person. Instead, you squawked to her. Why? Oh, listen, Sedna, I was trying to... The not gift giver? Why would I gift people nuts? I was trying to... I do not want to hear any of your chattering unless it comes with truth. Is there an issue here? Brielle's sudden arrival charges the air with a thick tension. Brielle's gaze sweeps over Sedna, whose demeanor suddenly wilts. No, it's okay. This lady's crazy. I've got it under control. Brielle, we were just talking about you. No, it's okay. Is that so? Not surprised to find you here after the night we had. You two have met. This is Sedna. Sedna, this is Brielle. My beach, where you threatened me. I seem to recall you threatening me right back. What's happening here? Well, can either of you... can I help either of you with some mail? We're gonna let them stew in their silence. I just came to chat with our mutual mail person. Don't let me interrupt. I must go. Safe parting to you both. Sedna turns and hastily slips into the mist. So, you came to chat with me, you scared her away, you have to tell me what happened last night. So, yeah, I'll see you around. You literally just said you came to chat with me and then didn't chat with me. What the heck? That's suspicious. Alright, Dolith Hills. Dolith Hills. Dolith Hills. And then a return to sender. Doop, 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 doop. Listen to some more radio.
Also ensure that it's clothing you don't mind burning once your work is done. And with that, it's time for a sports update from Bert Hannigan.
Thanks, Ernest.
Excuse me?
Doloth High is in mourning today after the tragic loss of their cross-country.
Okay, let's see what tools... Oh, we've got a decent amount of money. Okay, let's look at tools. Improved shredder. Channel that plays an odd sequence of repeating beeps. Great, love that. Items. Just a record player. Lighting. Work ethic. Erasable stamps. Motivational poster. Small shoots. Smart shoots. These letter shoots sense when a letter is sent through them incorrectly and will spit them back out. Unseen assistant. Protective packaging. Cardboard quality improves across con, preventing any package from being scanned as fragile. That's not bad, because then we wouldn't have to be as picky on the truck. The Wildlife Fund. Symbiotic stamps. I think that was the one where the stamps can, like, come straight to your hand. Patching the holes in the truck bed would not be a bad idea. We're gonna go big. We're gonna get this guy. Okay. And we could get them serious beeps. But I don't super know how that helps us. Review lights is fun.
Country swim team. They were in the middle of their usual weekly practice at the lake when their coaches say an extremely localized series of weather events caught them by surprise.
Through my mouse.
Rough waters, fog, lightning, and heavy winds all descended upon the lake before the swimmers were able to retreat to safety, and they were nowhere to be found once the weather was clear enough to return. This marks the 5th sports team that Doloth High has lost in the span of a year, continuing the suspicion that a curse was placed upon their sports department. It is important
A
to note
curse?
that there is no lake on Carnamile. Do not believe anyone who tells you that there is a lake on Carnamile. If you come across a lake on Carnamile, we ask you to leave the area immediately and seek shelter in your home.
What the heck?
That's all for today, Carnum. We'll see you tomorrow morning. And thank you for tuning into KRNM Radio, your trusted source for local news.
Okay,
Have a
I
good
assume
night.
that's everything for today. I'm probably gonna have to run here in a moment. There it is. Yeah? Yeah? I know the day ends soon. I would like to get upstairs. Why is it dark in here? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. 45 mail, 1 error, 2 customers served. Okay. Oh, that changed. Oh, weird. This was the picture of the girl falling. Huh. See if anything else changed. Jeez Louise, okay. It's all nailed down. There's the shoes again. Okay, alright, we're gonna close that, and then we're gonna go to sleep. It's still nighttime? Hmm. I wonder if we're gonna get a call from Liv soon. Okay, what are our rules for today? Mail to Westvale has to be returned to Cinder, and Penn Palace is still sending anything blank. Okay, so Westvale, yeah, Westvale's return. So that's the hills, scan. Fragile. Westvale, return to Cinder. Scan. Horrific. Some of these I'm like, well, I'm curious, should I open them? Because I can repackage them. That's a heavy one again. It's still so weird that every day this map is changing. Handle with fear. Return to sender. Right, last one. Another handle with fear. Okay. Weird. Oh, we've got a lot of stuff. Okay, so blank goes anywhere. Mail to Westvale's return to sender, and letters to Drag's Hollow have to be opened. Okay. Alright, Dolith Hills is fine. Dolith Hills is fine. Dear Audrey Degner, I've been thinking about getting a tattoo from that Tangaroa guy. I don't know what I should get. A lagoon? A pig? Perhaps a rain cloud? Maybe something fun like a flock of seagulls or a lighthouse. Oh, I know. What about a nice little hat? Cute. Okay, Westvale's return. Okay. Open. Dear Deanna DeBois. Every day is bread day here at Infinite Bread. Come on over to Infinite Bread to get your free sample of the entity. Said that infinite bread can be part of you forever. That's concerning. Dear Judith Wong, hypothetically speaking, if someone ignored your instruction to lock the gate to the sheep and then didn't notice until the next day, hypothetically, would the sheep come back on their own, or are they just gone now? Nothing to worry about, just wondering. P.S. How much does it cost to buy more sheep? Ruh-roh. Dear Miller Dillaway, do you think it's ever snowed on Carnum? I don't recall ever seeing it. In fact, I don't recall ever even knowing what snow is. It's interesting. Duluth Hills, Duluth Hills. Westvale is return to sender. Get out of here. You've got to be opened. Dear Gwendolyn Estes, okay, something weird's going on. I came home yesterday and there was a new door in my house. I swear it wasn't there before. It sort of pulses when I look at it, and if I approach it, my vision starts to go dark. Can you come over so we can try and open it together? I'm afraid to be alone. I don't know if I would, if I was that friend. Dear Theodora Roth, everything has led to this, every sacrifice, every hardship, and it will pay off. I will be remembered throughout history as the best worm farmer in all time. I have worked for this, and I will step into my greatness without hesitation. Thank you for all of your support. Dear Amber Ghostwater, I know this may seem out of nowhere, but I've seen you walking up and down the same neighborhood street day after day. I've tried to stop you and say hi, but you don't seem to see me there. I'm concerned for you and wanted to reach out to you in another way. Is everything okay? Dear Janice User, I need you to stop reading the letters that I'm sending. Yes, that's right. You're obviously reading this right now, which is how I know you've been reading my letters. Please do us both a favor and just stamp the letter to send it on its way. Then hopefully we never have to have this conversation again. Didn't I get an upgrade that was like the stamps just go to my hand? I thought I did. Oh, I made it drag solo. I've got to open it. Dear Robert Newton, the plant you gave me keeps wilting every time I water it. Isn't that the opposite of how plants are supposed to work? I beg you to come over and see for yourself. It's eerie. Sometimes I think it responds to the mood that I'm in that day. Most days I'm sad. Most days the plant is sad. Westvale's return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender. And another one. And we gotta open this one. Dear Laura Bressett, if I come by tomorrow, could I pick up those books I left with you? I can bring your pans back as well. I know your famous bundt cake is not possible without your special pan. Right. Oh, and then the hills. Dear Andon Talmadge, I'm afraid I won't be able to get you the dozen eggs I usually sell to you each week. My chickens have been unusually broody lately. They won't talk to me at all, but I'll let you know when they're back in the egg-laying mood. Alright. Return, return. Bay, the bay, the bay, the bay. Return. Hills, hills, bay, bay, bay. Return. Bay, hills, hills, hills. Sweet. Was that new? The swappies? Is that the assist thing? I'm gonna look at that again. These stamps now fly to your hand, making it even swifter to process the mail. Okay, that must be what the tab is then. Oh, we gotta go load the truck. Ah, I almost forgot. Okay, there we go. You're gonna go over here. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there, and you can go there. Yay! Alright, no more packages. Any more mail come in? It did. Dear Almi Compton, my dearest, our beloved cat has unfortunately gotten into the feed again. Before we know it, he'll be fatter than your prize cow. Regardless, could you please get some extra tuna while you're away at the shops? I fear he shall eat me alive if we do not provide him enough to satiate him. Okay, where are we going to send you? There we go. Oh no, I have to open it. Oh, shucks. Dear Oak and Fent, the secret correspondence has gone on too long. How can I meet you? I dream about you every night, but I can only imagine your beauty. Please tell me how we can be together once and for all. Hold on, I'll be there in a second. Dear Sergio Prescott, I wrote this haiku for you. Cherish it. Sleep, dear one. Please sleep. There's nothing here for you. Close your eyes. Let go. Okay, the bill of bills. Is this Sedna again? Brielle's at your window again. Her usual nonchalance is gone, replaced by a happy glow. Hey. Brielle, hey. Nothing to send this time. Just wanted to thank you. For what? Well, yesterday I followed her, Sedna, and we talked some more. I'm taking her out tonight. You're going on a date? I'm thinking of taking her up to Grandma's Peak, look out over the whole island. That's so romantic. Will you be able to see through the fog? Or that's a horrible idea. Will you be able to see through the fog? There are breaks in the clouds if you watch long enough. I'd love to see the island like that. I'm a little jealous. She'll love it. Yeah? Okay. Okay. You've got this, Brielle. You can do this. You should bring a gift with you. I hope it goes well. If you end up in love, maybe I should shift careers to matchmaking. I hope it goes well. Thanks. Me too. I'll let you get back to whatever it is you do. Yeah. Welcome back, Rosalind. Play matchmaker for the monster and the monster hunter. That's exciting. I love that. Okay, let's put these guys up. Got the hills. The bay, the bay, the bay. Saucy. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah, got a little bit of time, so it just depends on if any more things come in. Oh, do we have a newspaper today? Oh, okay, no headline. Cool, got it. Interesting. Let's go explore in here a little bit more. Oh. Okay, so we can technically open this. Did we see something about the safety? Oh. Alright, I will check that in a moment once we are safe again. Yep. I know. I'm going. Don't rush me. Ugh, there's something about them knocking immediately as soon as I get in the room that's like, ugh. 106 today. Heck yeah. That's a good number. Okay. Alright, so Amara had left this. Penthouse, nursery, pigeon housing. Looking to find me. I left instructions high up and out of sight when you find those. This image should help. High up and out of sight. Okay, so I jump up. You gotta jump up these. That's the helpline. Things from Liv. And then phone numbers for Brielle or Lillian. Which I don't think we need phone numbers. Can I get up there? Okay, so nothing up there. Sit on the toilet. I flushed the toilet. Whoops. Do not open. But I want to open it. Why can't I open it? I want to. What if I take this downstairs tomorrow? Can I open it then? Hi, Lara. Hi, sleepyhead. Did you just wake up? It doesn't look like it can interact with anything else. Let's... Wait, what are you? Tamed by love and magic, two born foes find affection and connection almost born in these dimensional shoes. Oh, are these the achievements? That's cool. Yeah. Nailed it. Hi, BB. You gonna say hi to everybody? Hi, sweetheart. Oh, that's a big stretch, but you gotta scoot your boot.
Huh. First time I've seen a post office employee play matchmaker. Not bad. Not your job, of course, but not bad.
I forgot that was the end of the week. Okay. All right. Okay. Not bad. Turn to sender. Okay. Now we get the next week. Alara, please stop licking me. Okay. I need the key. Are you still in here? Oh, no. I still have the key. I just have to use the key. I did this last time, too. Lara, please stop licking me. That's very strange, baby. I'd prefer it if you didn't.
Good morning, rookie. All rested up and ready for your big first day?
Hi, Liv. Liv, are you ever going to remember who I am? Here we are again. Our hell looks much more like a post office than I imagined. Here
You've
we are
been
again.
selected to fill a permanent position at our state-of-the-art Westvale branch. My name is Liv. I'm over at the main branch, and I'll be doing everything I can to make sure you're the best postal worker you can be. How does that sound?
Sounds great. Let's get on with it. I wish I knew what was going on. It's like you're not even listening to me.
Wonderful. I think we're going to get along splendidly. Would you look at that? Nearly time to open. I'm sending Amon over to give you a refresher on how to process the mail. The fresh air would do him some good, and I know he'd be so excited to see you again.
Send him over. I need to talk to him. Maybe Amon can tell me what's going on here. This is my first day in. How would he see me again? I already know how to process the
Then we're
mail.
incredibly lucky to have a new post officer
I'm just trying to
with
do
this much
different
experience.
responses from what we did last time.
Regardless, Amon sure would enjoy seeing you again. Shall I send him over?
I'll talk to him
See that
later.
you do. The poor fellow needs the support of the community in these trying times. It would do him a world of good. In the meantime, keep in mind what I told you and you'll do just fine. And if it ever gets to be too much, just remember, it was your choices that led you here. Good luck. Talk soon.
Okay. Alright. Alara, I need you to commit to the bed or down, please. Because I gotta be able to get to my keyboard. That's fine. If you don't want to go in the bed, that's fine, baby. I need you to go somewhere. Okay. Right there it is. You got it. You just can't get mad at me when I'm moving my hands around, okay? Alright. Let's process some stuff. Still pen pals. Should I open more things? What is this? I don't know what that is. It looked like a bowl. Simple but elegant. Okay, great. I'm gonna scan them and then open just the creepy ones. Simple but elegant. Okay, that's fine. Westvale. This one's just heavy. We're still trying to look for that little girl. Dolith Hills. She's the paper from her said that she hid something up high and out of reach. Hold on. It's just fragile. Okay. Alright, so no spooky ones today. Someone makes their way slowly towards the customer window with a confused look on their face. Their eyes start back and forth, scanning the outside of the building, and they seem startled when they see you staring back at them. Oh, I didn't expect to see anyone. Apologies. Who are you? I work here. I take the mail. That's about it. Just postmaster here. Someone who doesn't have time to chat. Take the mail. That's about it. No. Who are you? I'm not sure what you mean. Just a simple postmaster trying to make their way in the world. Or, alright, if you don't have mail, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Not sure what you mean. I fear I'm not asking my question correctly. Let me be more specific. I'm looking for a much deeper answer. Look inward and really put some thought into this. Who are you? Metaphorically speaking. I'm a bird migrating an unfathomable distance to an unknown land. I'm a fish eternally swimming upward yet never finding the water's surface. I'm an unknown insect inside of a cocoon waiting to learn my true nature someday. Or I am a mammal hibernating for the winter, hoping that when I wake, the world will be better. We'll do this one. This one doesn't sound as, like, bleak as some of the other ones. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. Just remember, only you have the power to decide your true nature when you emerge, not the cocoon. Don't let the cocoon or anyone else tell you what this is. Don't forget that. Never forget your words. That's incredibly inspiring. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Or are you not from around here? Nobody else speaks like this. Wait, what is this place? How did I get here? Who are you? Have we met? I work here. Who are you and what's going on? We just had an entire conversation, or I knew this was too good to be true. We just had an entire conversation. Impossible. I just arrived. I see. I'm at the post office with a letter in my hand. I assume I intended to hand this to you. Thanks and goodbye. Okay, bye. Okay. List fail. I just gotta stamp a bunch of these. There's gotta be something. I feel like there's something I'm missing. So I'll do a little bit more exploring. I think I just kind of got like so stuck in the we gotta be a mail carrier that I've been just kind of skipping over a couple things. That's not what I want. This is what I want. Do Westvale. Westvale. Bay, hills, 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 hills. Bay, bay, bay. Westvale, hills, hills, Westvale. Alright, let's go load the truck. Fragile can go there. And there. Okay, cool. So up high and out of reach. So I assume we need to find the code to the safety deposit box. Lara, baby, I'm playing a game, honey. I'm sorry if my hands moving is bothersome to you. Oh. Oh. Don't know if that's supposed to happen. Okay. Hi. Gray-haired spear of a woman strides through the rain, bedecked in jewelry and furs, the rain dripping from her once proud hat. Each drop that hits her face seems to twist her skull further until she finally steps under the awning of the post office. How can I help you? Is service always this leisurely? I don't really know what I'm doing. Of course, fate would saddle me with the inept. There should be a package for me on your left. It's addressed to Blythe, Matilda Blythe. I will go check. Return promptly if you can't locate it. I detest sloth. Nope. Nothing for you today. Suppose that'd be expected from a ramshackle establishment. Here, this letter must be mailed promptly to my husband. It's of grave importance. Hopefully you're capable of the bare minimum that your post requires. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so this was the one... Okay. Wasn't he passed away? Let's look at Blythe. Uh... Um... I don't know what to stamp this as. You know what? We're gonna open it. Dear Winston Blythe, from beyond he shall rise, his form, his face, his lips, all lies. Can I return to sender? Is that something I can do? No. What? Infraction code 5312. A letter you mailed had no address. It will now drift aimlessly forever because of you. I don't know what else to do with that letter. Oops. Nope. Sit, please. You can go here. Incident code. Wait, that's not a... What? I know you opened my letter. I can feel it. You should be ashamed. Hey. What the heck? That's so weird. Are there more like that? Okay, those are all places. Those are places. Places, places, places. Yeah, Frank Boggin. Westvale. Okay, yeah, all those are places. Yep. Still places. Weird. Okay. That feels important. Yeah, those are all still the same. Nothing weird about any of these. At least not that I can see this quickly. It's so weird. They're all fine. These are all fine. I'm gonna finish checking these just to be sure, and then I'll go back to that one. It was a B. That's so strange. Okay, so we've got the husband that's passed away, but then we've got Frank Boggin. 6245, last name, incident code. Oh god, my notebook. This feels notebook worthy. Okay, Frank Boggin, 6245, last name, incident code. That's so weird. Okay. And I'm like, do I just... And see... Whoa! I moved very quickly. That's an infraction code, not an incident code. Okay, so this was the code that I was thinking. 5312. I'm gonna write it down anyways. Five, 3, 1, 2. That's so strange. Okay. All right, let's sort the rest of these real quick. Lilith Hills, Westvale, and then the Bay. Bay, Westvale, Westvale, Westvale. I don't know, like, where else are we trying to find stuff that's up high? Don't see anything up there. Didn't really see anything up here. No, wait, wait. Okay. What happens if I just get caught? Is that really a problem? I'm sure it probably is. You open someone's letter, you open someone's package. Yes, I did. That was not great. Okay, let me reread that letter. Looking to find me, I left instructions high up and out of sight. When you find those, this image should help. High up and out of sight. Like, it doesn't make sense for things to be, like, hidden here, though. Oh, it's dark. Okay. Like, part of me fears that, if Drax Hollow's Return to Cinder. Okay. But part of me worries that if I don't, like, if I miss something, that we just end up staying in this loop forever. Concerning. Tell me more. Okay. It looked like a shield. Stamp you and scan. Putrid. Compass? Weird. Okay. We're just opening everybody's mail at this point. And scan. Handle with strength. Return, scan. Fragile. Return and scan. Tasty. Why is this tasty? That's weird. But okay.
Rain and mud. Come and rest instead. We want to discourage any construction workers or citizens in the area from following or listening to these voices, and we consider them extremely dangerous. Their suggestions are to be disregarded and ignored with no exceptions, and I'm being told that all missing workers who are now encouraging their colleagues to misbehave are officially relieved of their jobs.
This new station is so weird. I should probably change the channel and see what other stuff is playing.
Time to head on over to Bert Hannigan, who has some of the news of other events and activities from around the island. What do you have for us, Bert?
Thank you, Ernest. A bingo hall in downtown Wisville erupted into chaos yesterday evening when all 51 participants won round 6 of the event simultaneously.
Woman awaits at the window, anxiously clutching a stack of envelopes. She casts glances back into the fog, as though hoping someone may appear within its haze. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm Lillian Lennox. My daughter, Amara, has gone missing. I've been searching everywhere for some sign of her. I'm sorry I haven't seen her. That's right, I don't think I could have made it all this way by herself. I have some flyers, that's why I'm here, really. I have a description of Amara and information on how to contact me if anyone's seen her. I've been so flustered I didn't have an idea of who to send them to. I just knew I had to spread these as much as I can. Do you think you could use some kind of address directory to label them for me? Send them wherever you can. Someone has to know something. Oh, my goodness. Sorry. Whew. Mail them right away. Okay. Part of me feels like we should have done something different, but let me also try and call her. Okay. Alright, let's turn this back on.
Margie? No, I think it's Bonnie.
We had
That's your name.
all day
Oh, I don't think
yodeling.
I knew it.
Delightful.
Bonnie.
Talking psychic. Marching Madness Sousathon. Dr. Raven presents Edgar Allan Poe. Rain Song Radio. The Beast of the Bard.
With a second lap if they like.
Okay, we're gonna listen to local news still.
And there never has been. Regardless, we wish them the best of luck
Wish
with their
them
new
well.
club, and we encourage everyone to join in on the fun.
Let's keep sending them to Wistvale, because I believe we're in Wistvale, which means the little girl would have gone missing here. Distasteful silence hangs in the air. Welcome back, Miss Blythe. That's Mrs. Blythe. My letter, was it sent properly? Couldn't send it without an address. It's not your job to send mail to whom it's intended. I'm sorry, I'll try again. I send mail with addresses. Shouldn't you know where your husband is? You insolent child, perhaps if you kept your ignorant comments to yourself, you would do your job more effectively. He had a recent change of address. You have a name, and I'm certain there's some kind of directory in that dingy office of yours. Must I do your entire job for you? Wow, look at the time. We stopped serving insolent customers 10 minutes ago. I'm gonna be so rude to her on this run. Ugh, you'll regret this. I'll take this all the way up the chain if I must. Okay, goodbye. Okay.
A beloved pillar
On
of the
radio
Carnegie
on again.
as a philanthropist, altruist, conservationist,
And then keep sending these to Wistvale.
artist, philocalist, populist, and bicyclist. He is survived
More
by his
Wistvale.
wife Matilda, who is a very strong
Oh.
woman and showed no emotion whatsoever at the funeral services. I tried to find a moment to speak with her after the burial, but she seemed preoccupied by
I think he's talking
chatting
about
with
who we...
Dr. Praveen Payne. Matilda, if you're listening, we're holding you in our thoughts. The Carnham Public Library has issued an official call for help, claiming that its shelves are nearly emptied of any and all reading material. Head
That was weird.
librarian Millard Stickles had a press conference earlier yesterday, speaking to the issues the library is currently facing. Mr. Stickles and his staff, dressed in their traditional dark robes, stood under the famous Gothic arches of the library to speak, opting to avoid the sun and instead stand in the shadows to deliver their message. Their faces were obscured by their thick hoods as
Oh.
they painted a grim picture of their predicament.
I marked that last one
Listen
wrong.
now to a clip of their press conference. There's an epidemic in this.
It seemed like,
An epidemic
they were talking about the person that we just talked to. That's Miss Blythe. I don't remember Miss Blythe's
Thank
first
you,
name.
Mr. Stickles. The library staff went on to detail that nearly 60% of their materials are currently loaned out to the community, almost all of which have been overdue for years now. On top of that, the natural humidity of this island has turned most of their remaining material into moldy heaps of parchment and dust over the years.
Yeah, I know I
Mr.
got that one
Stickles
wrong.
insisted that if all the
I
mounting
labeled it
funds
wrong
for older
originally.
books were collected on, the library would have enough funds not only to renovate the library, but to establish themselves as a sovereign nation. He's been quoted as saying, "We would be
The library
lucky
wants to
if all
establish
of Europe
themselves as a
combined."
sovereign nation.
He slammed the giant oak doors of the library shut behind him and bolted the door. As part of the conference, they're also offering to
Okay, I still
forgive
didn't see
all
anything in
debts owed to the
here.
library in exchange for donated books and materials. That's all for today, Carnim. We'll see you tomorrow morning. And thank you for tuning in to KRNM Radio, your trusted source for local news. Have a good night.
Noted philanthropist Winston Blythe buried in Restful Grave Cemetery. I should have read the newspaper first. I need to read the newspaper at the start of every day. Beyond rudeness, beyond idiocy, behind... We're gonna move on. What is this? What is this post office coming to from Matilda Blythe? You opened someone's package. Okay. So the next time... Blythe in Restful Graves. So the next time, next week when we get that letter again, we'll send it to Restful Graves. Let me out, please. Thank you. Okay, we've got more packages. Mail blank stuff anywhere. There we go. Gonna go to Drags Hollow. Scan. Putrid. Love that. There you go. So sorry to whoever I just randomly decided to send a putrid box to. Fragile. It's gonna go to Wistvale. It's a heavy one. Another Wistvale. Last one. Drags Hollow. Volatile. Great.
It's a sign of the end times. He says
Listen
nature
to
is
more of the
coming
radio.
to reclaim the island and punish Carnum for the disappearance of all of the wildlife. We will all be swallowed by the sea soon enough. You'll see.
Oh, delightful.
Others have said they hear whispers coming from among the trees. One family even going so far as to claim a particular pair of trees has been gossiping about them behind their backs.
Gossiping trees. Love that. 2 fresh letters for you, hot off the press. I'll take those, thanks. Why are you so excited for your mail? Or we only accept 1 letter at a time. I'll take those, thanks. Here they are. Thanks for the help. I'll see you next time. Got it, buddy. My dude. Dear Blank, I'm still looking for him. I haven't given up. The chief says we can't waste time and manpower on someone who doesn't want to be found, but I still don't buy that story. They're keeping me busy during the day, but I've still got my nights free. I'll let you know when I find more. Hey, Atticus. Sure. And we're gonna open this one. Dear Blank, remember that our annual hunting trip is coming up. I know it didn't go so well for you last year, but you can't let that get you down. You've had another year to practice your tracking and marksmanship, and we really could use an extra set of eyes. Crops haven't been doing as well as they usually do, though some extra meat could go a long way towards making winter easier for everyone. I feel like there might be a rhyme or a reason to some of these. But I'm like, anytime it's blank, I'm just like, yeah, that name looks good. Yeah, sure. Dear Glenn Chase, Genevieve told me that you're thinking of painting your house blue. Are you sure that's the right move? Think about the resale value. Just don't be hasty. It's a big choice. Drags Hollow. More Wistvale, more Wistvale. Not too far. Oopsie doodle. Okay, cool. Bay. Hills, Hills, Westvale, Bay, Hills, 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 Westville, Westville, Bay, Bay, Westville, Hills, Westvale, Westville, Bay, Bay, Hills, Hills, Bay, Hills, Westvale. We did it! Alright, let's go do the truck. Oh, and then we should call... What's her name? Volatile's gonna go over there. The girl's mom. What was her number? 2943? Oh, Lord. Okay, 2943. This is the Linux residence. Please tell me you found Amara. Hello, Miss Winix. I have her here with me at the post office. Sorry. Why would I tell her I have her with me? I did get the stamp upgrade. Yeah, I got the one that allows me to hit tab to, like, cycle through them. It doesn't work quite the way I thought it would. Not in, like, a terrible way. I just having to cycle through them for a couple of, like, to hit the blue one for drag solo kind of sucks. Like, at that point, I'm like, that one and the return to sender, I may just still look up and grab. Alright, noted philanthropist Winston Blythe buried in Restful Grave Cemetery. Yep, okay, so same one. Wait. This could be up high and out of sight. Anything in here? Nope, okay, never mind. Oh. I don't know what that blue from her could be. Yeah, looking to find me, I left instructions high and out of sight. When you find those, this image should help. Kitchen, weight room, community garden, sauna, pigeon housing, freezer, penthouse, and nursery. A proposed building expansion. It's like on the first two, it's like, okay, like this moves pretty quickly. I know. I'm coming. Can I leave this package with you? Well, this is a post office. Okay, perfect. I should be back for it in a few minutes. So you don't want it mailed? Oh, heavens no. Why were you going to mail it? You handed a package to a person working at a post office. I assume that's what you wanted, or I was planning on opening it, to be honest. Well, don't steal it from me. I need it. I'll be taking it somewhere safe where you won't try and steal it. Good day. But I did want to open it, so that didn't go the way I wanted it to go. Dang it. Okay. I really do. I just feel like I'm missing, like, so much stuff. Folders hold nothing but woe and papers too heavy to be moved by your weak post officer arms. Great, thanks.
Whereabouts or his strange appearance, please report them to the police immediately, and do not make any attempts to speak with him on your own. He is to be considered very dangerous, and regardless of what he says, he is not your friend.
Who is
That's all
this?
for today, Carnum. We'll see you tomorrow morning, and thank
Pardon,
you for
excuse
tuning
me, who's
in
not my
to
friend?
ARNM Radio, your trusted source.
I opened someone's letter. I sure did. Hmm. It's very warm over here right now. Did I get another phone call? Nope. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're gonna push through the week and just try to get to next week so we can get the grave letter again. Handle with fear. I still am curious what was in that. I should have opened it. That's okay. That's just fragile. Where are you gonna go? We're gonna send you to Wistvale. Medic on duty. Oh my goodness. It took me a half a second to process your username. I thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Let me grab that follower sticker for you. I feel like my brain is mush today, like moving at half speed. This is a fun one. There we go. It's a ghost that says, "Look at all them chickens." But thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. I'm gonna make sure that goes into our follower notebook, all safe and sound. Well, welcome on in. What was fail? Yeah, I truly, like, my brain feels like absolute mush. Where are we gonna send this one? Let's send this one to Duluth Hills. Why not? Hopefully it's not another putrid one. It's horrific. I'm so sorry, Irene. That's my bad. It's been a Monday for sure. I feel like that's been pretty unanimous for, like, most of the people I've talked to today have had like a very odd day. Not necessarily terrible day, just odd. Okay, I think that's all of the 29% silly today. Ooh, 88. Okay. I'm not fully feeling the silly, but Dennis has spoken. Okay, still just the same restful graves. I think because that newspaper has said that so much now, I'm like, that's gotta be the next thing we need to do is send that note. But I don't think she's gonna come back with it until we reset the week. One, two, three. One. A 1, 2. A 1, 2. Who gets this lucky letter? Let's go T. Let's go. You can get it. Congratulations, bud. There we go. There we go. 1. And a 1, 2. Oh, another blank one. There we go. Who's at my window? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, you're very impatient. Okay, alright, fine. Hello. Do you have any packages left for sale? What do you mean for sale? We only take mail here. I just saw you on TikTok. Absolutely love your good humor. Thank you. Sorry for the name confusion. No, you're good. As soon as it clicked, it made complete sense. My brain just is like just silly goofy today, and it took me longer than it probably should have. But that's on me. That is not at all on you. But if you have any preference on what you would like to be called, definitely let me know. Medic is what I would probably default to if you're cool with that. If not, let me know. I'm happy to, you know, call you whatever you want to be called. But thanks so much for coming on in finding me on TikTok. That's so exciting. Oh, that's right. I forgot again. Sorry about that. Here you are then. Well, thank you for why were you trying to buy packages for me. That's very strange. And a blank one. Okay. Boring. Great. Love that. Amazing. All right, who gets this package? Let's go to ours. We're gonna go to Jeffrey Ramirez. Congratulations, Jeffrey. In Dolet Hills, you get a package labeled as fragile. Amazing. I hope you like it. Medic works. The consideration is super sweet. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm always like, because I typically will pick out the just first word within someone's username that my brain sees. And sometimes it may not be the word that they want. So even if it's like months down the line, if you know, if I've been calling you the wrong thing, feel free to let me know. I know it's always awkward and like it can be awkward to be. Okay, I was labeling those correct. I had this half moment where I panicked thinking I was labeling those wrong that whole time. But I would much rather somebody let me know even if it's been like months later. Because I always want to call people what they want to be called. Oh, welcome on in. Dollar Hills and the Westvale. Alright, we need to actually file these before we hit the end of the day. No, did I do something wrong? I didn't read all of our rules for today. That's my bad. Westvale, Bay, Hills, Shred, Bay, Tread, Hills, Tread. You know, after the first ding, I probably should have actually paid attention. Yeah. Me? Looking to find me, left instructions high up. Okay, yeah. You told me that. Can I turn that on? No, I can't. Dang it. What if I drink my coffee? Do I go really fast? For absolute shiggles, I am going to test the limit of your coffee breaks. Oh. Oh. No. Oh, this was terrible timing. Not while I've got to run. Ugh. Ugh. Please close. Sometimes the door closes like immediately after I get in the room. Sometimes it takes forever. That was awful. I'm never drinking that much coffee again. I'm so sorry that I put that on y'all. That was awful. Okay, alright. We go eat these again. I'm not 100% sure how many days are in a... That's a really, really dumb sentence, but I'm not sure how many days are in a week for this game. I realize out of context, that could have sounded very dumb. Oh. Send blanks, mail anywhere, mail to Westvale, has to be returned to sender. Okay, that's fine. The wacky optical illusion books from back in the day. Yeah. Absolutely. Return to sender. Handle with fear. Great. Love that. Yeah, I was like, I kept hitting the button to try and see how far I could push it. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe this has to do with the hint from the little girl. Where it's like, it's out of sight. So does that mean if I start seeing some crazy things that I can then see it? Like, is it like a... I don't know. I don't know. I didn't immediately see anything, but then I got very turned around and didn't know where I was going anymore, so it didn't do a whole lot of good. Alright, so yeah, Westvale is going to be returned to sender. See Drags Hollow. Return to sender. Return to sender. I do like the music though. I keep saying that, but it's very nice. Hey now, stop giving me more. Oh, we gotta pick another person. T. There you go. Gravnil Thornton. You're the lucky winner today. Music is so relaxed until it isn't. 100%. No. I fixed it. It's okay. That sounded weird. I think it was just more letters dropping in, but it sounded different than it normally does. Yeah, that's not what that sounded like that last time. You just let me get through this pile, please. Thank you. I keep trying to move too fast. Like, we've been playing this just long enough that my brain's like, yeah, I got this. I don't. Spoiler alert for anybody here. I don't. Okay, alright. That's fine. Oh, what the heck? I just... And it's not even addressed. I could do everything for them these days. What the heck? Solid Hills. And Drax Hollow. Okay, we should probably go pack the truck. That's the word I was looking for. It's not a difficult word, but it eluded me nonetheless. Here. Did I not pack the truck yesterday? Uh-oh. I may not have packed the truck yesterday. Uh-oh. Okay, so what if we fragile here, you're here, you're here, you're here, you here. That's the problem. So the volatile can't touch anything. Which is not great. So what if I rotate you this way? You're like here. No, because that would put you there. You'd be over here. What if you're there? You're there. Pull you down here. You're here. We can put you there. You're here. You're here. Oh, I still lose one of these. Okay, what if we do this? We do this. We do this. I don't think that helps. Okay, we may just have to save my brain of soup. Eat. Nice warm soup. What soup? I don't know if there's really a way to do this. Oh. Oh. Because corners can touch, that's fine. So this isn't touching anything, this isn't touching anything, this isn't touching anything. We did it. Brain unsouped for like 5 seconds. What's this? Oh, it's gone forever. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Ah! Whoop! New note has been added. I'm writing this for the person who comes after me. If it seems like you're stuck, it's because you are. I tried to stop and just focus on escaping, but you have to keep working or else face penance. But it never ends. Week after week after week after week, it just keeps going. Find a touchstone, something to keep you anchored, or you'll find yourself slipping away. My letter is fraying, and I can feel the mist start to swallow me from inside. Have to face the mail, have to send the packages, have to load the pallet. Something isn't right here. I know it. I think I'm stuck in a time loop. To anyone that finds this, I'm sorry. Yay. Love that for us. Okay. I'm just fucking up this office now. No, wait, stop. No, I'm not done picking things up. Ah. Okay, fine. I'm going. Let me in. Alright, I gotta go. Hope you have a good rest of your stream. I still can't read that either. Thank you so much, Rosalind. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, 101. We only got 1 deduction. That's not bad. That's fine. Definitely could have been worse. I don't think much else has changed, because this used to be the picture of the girl falling, but it has been the, like, darkness picture for a bit. I don't think anything else has really changed about our room. Is there a way for me to know, like, what day of the week it is? Wait, are these more letters for me? No. Okay. They look like the same kind of scenario that was happening in the other room. But I guess not. Okay. Alright, let's do the work. Dolith Hills. We just have pen pals today. That's perfectly fine for me. Alright, fragile, handle with care. Where are you gonna go? We're gonna send you to Shawnathmorton. And Whistvale. Whoop, I did not mean to jump. Clean, great. Because we don't want to send dirty mail. Fragile. Jack's Hollow. Boring. Amazing. I feel like there's probably other stuff that I could be figuring out, but like I'm so locked on that letter to the deceased husband, and I'm like, I need to restart the loop. Purified? Okay. Cool. Okay, mail to Drag's Hollow has to be stamped and then shredded. Mail to Dolith Hills has to be opened. Okay, so Whistvale's fine. You get to go here. It's just stamped and then shredded, so we'll shred here in a bit. You're gonna go to Whistvale. Good old Shauna's getting multiple things. Yeah, Dole Hills has to be opened. Oh my gosh, will you stop? Let me out. Let me out. There we go. Dear Isaac Hines, I've got a new business idea. Water mills. We get so much rain. What if I create a new power plant on the island run by water? Infinite power. How hard could it be? Incredible. Alright, so that's going to be shredded. Shredded. Whistvale's fine. Another Whistvale. Whistvale. You've got to be opened. Dear Margaret Hockman, recipe number 3, ricotta gnocchi, a 1 pound ricotta cheese. 1 pound? Jeez Louise, a ricotta cheese. That's wild. 1 cup of all-purpose flour, a 1/3 cup of grated Parmigiano, Reggiano cheese, and an egg. Make gnocchi. MP. Great. Alright. Jags Hollow, where are you gonna go? We're gonna go down to the S's, and we're gonna do Wistvale, because that's the easy one right now. Wistvale. But no, come back. I need to open you. Oh, I goofed. No, I did it again. We'll go ahead and put these away. Shred. Shred, shred. Hills. Veil, veil. Shred, shred. Veil. There we go. Dear Mia LeBlanc, this is a notice from the Wistvale Public Library. Your recent loan is now overdue. Please return the following book as soon as possible. Overdue, a door repair. Door repair, a practical guide. Thank you. That was way too difficult. All by my own making. So I need to open it before I snap it in order to avoid that. Dear Karen Hughes, a mirror on the wall. Are any of us free at all, or just reflections, self-deceived? I think I'd be a bit relieved. Interesting. Dear Rebecca Crow, it is with great regret that I must inform you that our annual Big Boy Bounce House Seance... A bounce house seance, you say? Is cancelled this year, but I just learned what this was. On account of the big boy escaping custody, if you should see them, do not approach, as the big boy is easily agitated and prone to spontaneous combustion. Sorry for the inconvenience. You'll receive a full refund. That sounded like a delightful time. That's unfortunate. Wistvale. Wistvale. Dragon. I keep wanting to call it Dragon's Hollow instead of Drag's Hollow. I feel like I'm running very far behind today. Like everything just feels much slower today, which is not great. Oh no, open you. Dear Isaac Clevenger, new house alert. This is a courtesy message from Carnham Isle Realty to alert you of a new house for sale near you. 4-bed, 4-bath, a stately home for growing family. Owners report the number of bedrooms increased automatically at the rate of about 1 per year, along with the births of their children. Invest in a home that will grow with you. Contact us ASAP for showings. That's uncomfy. I don't want my house to grow with me. That's super weird. Drags Hollow, Wistvale. Alright, Wistvale. They're refilling this thing so fast. Dear Dana Winery, the fish in my pond are just thriving this year. The rain keeps making their habitat bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's starting to encroach on the house, but as always, anything for the fish. Oh, Wistvale. Oh, Wistvale. Whoops. 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 Go away. There we go. No. No, come back. No, come back. Okay, well, I guess we'll put these... Shh. I need to slow down. But, like, this game does a good job of, like, making you feel rushed. Like, I say that, but then, like, every night I have just had, like, a bunch of time left over. I don't think I opened that one. Ah. Oh, that's fine. We'll shred it. It's okay. House Growing With You makes me think of that old Stephen King miniseries, Rose Red. Ever seen it? I have not. I haven't seen a lot of Stephen King stuff. I can definitely add it to a list. Rose Red. There's especially things that are more like classics and whatnot. There's a lot of them that I haven't seen. I describe myself as cinematically challenged. I don't like, I did not watch a lot of movies growing up. I was the youngest of the kids and did not have control over the TV very often. All right, so infraction code, letter shredded in error. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of like more classic-y. Yeah, there's so many things that people are like, oh no, 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 hold on. No, no, no. See, I thought I felt like I was running out of time. No. But yeah, but there's so many things that like people will be like, oh, have you seen this? Or like they'll just start talking about it. And I'm like, I've never seen that. I'm sorry. There's unfortunately a lot of classics that fall in that category for me. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything has changed in here. Okay, let's go to bed. Hopefully we're towards the end of the week. I had a tiny bit of wine, not considering the fact that it makes me very warm.
You really need to foster a better
And it's already warm in my
relationship
little
with
area
citizens of
anyways.
Harnum. Mrs.
Okay.
Blythe's complaint was
My bad.
scathing, and I had to read all 6 pages of it.
Whoops. Sorry, Liv. I'm the same find a movie or show I like and watch it a dozen times. I'm very picky with things that I rewatch. And I think it's because of my specific flavor of ADHD, where if I know the end result, I just get bored with it very easily. So there's a lot of things that I don't reread or rewatch or anything like that, except for like very specific comfort things. Yeah, I had a little bit of a red wine, the Riscato brand. My husband really likes it, and I've got it at the store because it's harder to find. I was like, I'll have like a tiny glass of it, and then just inevitably red wine just makes me really warm. I've had like a handful of sips off of it. Like it was probably filled to like here-ish. Not that that really showed you anything, but I'm just like, I don't think I'm going to drink the rest of it. It's delicious, but it's very warm in here. Hell looks more like a post office than I imagined.
To fill a permanent position at our state-of-the-art Westvale branch. My
Thank you,
name is
Liv.
Liv. I'm over at the main branch, and I'll be doing everything I can to make sure you're the best postal worker you can be. How does that? Wonderful.
Let's get on with it, Liv.
I think we're going to get along splendidly. Would you look at that? Nearly time to open. I'm sending Amon over to give you a refresher on how to process the mail. The fresh air would do him some good, and I know he'd be so excited to see you again. Splendid.
Maybe Amon can
Send
tell
it
us
over
what's going on here.
post-haste. In the meantime, keep in mind what I told you, and you'll do just fine.
Thank you,
And
Liv.
if it ever gets to be too much, just remember,
Oh.
it was your choices that led you here.
Are we all good? Yeah, I heard a thud, and I was like, oh, one of the kitties? Are we good? But I think it was our chonker jumping down off the table.
Good luck. Talk soon.
Thanks, Liv. Okay, so we gotta remember that we need to send that letter to Restful Graves whenever she shows up. Hey, Amon. It's dangerous. You have to help me. Oh, you startled me. Sorry, I feel like I'm in the wrong place. Didn't expect to see anyone else. Is there something I can mail for you today? Sorry, Amon, we've had this conversation before. We met last week? That sounds so strangely familiar. I also remember a letter. I need that letter. Perhaps you can find it. But, I'm sorry, who are you today? What letter are you talking about? It's a letter to me. My letter. I wrote it. We just found that. We found the letter. I'm still me, you're still you. We need to run. Run? I run the post office, I think. Do you have something for me to mail? You wrote a letter to yourself. Yes, you should as well. It helped me, but I can't remember where it is. I'm sorry, who are you today? Amon, please try to remember. Remember, I can't. Oh, never mind, this is going nowhere. That sounds right. This is nowhere to go. I hid my key to try to leave, but I could never remember the code. I wrote the code in the custodian closet, then couldn't remember how to see it. I'm writing things down. Code, custodian closet. How to see? Maybe the weird coffee thing again? Maybe you can find it. Oh well. In the meantime, Liv said to remind you how to send mail. I have a letter to send. It's addressed to someone. Yeah, blue stamp. Got it. You already know how the mail works, and I'm still in the wrong place. I'm sorry about that. I'll look for your letter. Thank you for your help. Take care. Get some rest. I'll get us out of here. It won't help, then I'll escape by myself. Get some rest. I'll get us out. That sounds nice. Thank you. I think I'll just... Oh, goodbye for now. Oof. Okay. Oh, wait. Frank Boggin? Hold on. That's the dude... 5-5 Eel... Edison Street in Drags Hollow. Because in the book, Frank Boggin was a 6245 last name incident code. Interesting. Okay, I'm sure that means something that my current soup brain cannot think of. Jeez. Let me up. Got 2 kitties of your own. What's a perfect angel? What is not that? I feel like that's how it goes. And it's the one that's not the perfect angel, the younger of the two as well. As you approach the window, the silhouette of the remix. I'm gonna try that again. As you approach the window, the silhouette of the awaiting customer darts to the left out of sight. Oh, not this goon again. I remember this guy. This guy was so funny. You lower your guard for but a moment, and in a flash, you feel a sharp, stinging sensation in your neck. The tiny hairs on the back of your neck stand on end as your body freezes in place and thoughts race through your dulling mind. Was it a snake bite, venomous bug, a poisonous reptile? A sinking feeling lurches within you as you begin to accept the severity of your predicament. There's a blur of movement and your foe reveals himself. You're at the mercy of nature's fiercest predator, the riddle mole. Amazing. Yes, okay. Yeah. It's just like kids, where the first one is like such a good kid, it's great, and then the second one is the one that tests all your boundaries and you're like, what is this? Like, I don't have kids, but I've seen that with like all of my friends that have kids, my nephews, like, and inevitably, I feel like in any capacity, whether they're fur babies or human babies, whatever, they're always the same. That's hilarious. All right, I defeated you before, I can defeat you again. It's like a rule. It so is. A rush of cold surges forth from the mole's venomous fangs and spreads through your body like a tidal wave. Hi, your boss Liv. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for that follow. Let me grab you your follower sticker here real quick. If I can get them to stop sticking together. There we go. The riddle mole. The dev! Oh my god! She's being so nice to us. That's so freaking cool. Thank you so much for popping in. That truly, like, whenever a dev pops in for a game, surprisingly, it's happened a couple of times with some smaller games, which like blows my mind every single time, but that's so freaking cool. This is like our 3rd or 4th week in the game, but our 2nd night playing it on stream. But here's your lovely follower sticker. It's a cute little one that just says, how about no? What about a second dev? Oh my god. Welcome in, you two. Thank you so much, Harrison. That's so freaking cool. Hi, let me grab you your follower chat. No, that's, yeah, you guys got me flustered. Oh my gosh. Let me grab your follower sticker here too. Oh, yours is a fun one too. They're all fun, honestly. It's a little goose with a sword. But I'll make sure those get tucked all safe and sound in our follower notebook right after stream. But welcome on in, you guys. So I'm having a great time with this, but I will give you the disclaimer that, well, we're all silly geese here. So like, it was just a matter of what accessory you had. But my disclaimer for y'all tonight is my brain is mush. It's been a Monday, my brain's mushy, and so I apologize ahead of time if you're like, what are you doing? Like, the answer is right there, and I'm just like completely oblivious. That's unfortunately the mode that we're in today, but we're still having a great time regardless. But the riddle mole. A rush of cold surges forth from the mole's venomous fangs and spreads through your body like a tidal wave. You feel your lips move as you try to call for help, but no sound emerges from your throat. You're trapped. You now have but one choice: to face the long dark that stretches out in front of you. The first riddle. Okay, so first riddle. Yes, I'm trapped or whatever. What's my riddle? I really can't be bothered with this today. We'll play along with his games. He's silly goofy, but like, he's silly goofy, you know? The Carnum Isle post welcomes all. Oh, that's so amazing. No worries at all. Just honored to be here to hang for a few. I'm so honored to have you guys here. Thank you so much for stopping in. Never played the game before, but it looks so entertaining. Yeah, it popped up during Next Fest, the most recent one, and I didn't get a chance to play the demo. And then about middle of last week, it popped up on my TikTok, and I was like, I forgot that was coming out soon, because I just have a terrible concept of time, and I like threw away everything that we were playing last week. I was like, get out of here. We're playing this game. And it's been really, really fun. But patience, my little morsel, your demise will come in due time. And this time, the stakes are higher than ever. Every wrong answer will be deducted from your paycheck. You're not only fighting for your life, you're fighting for financial stability every day, buddy. Did Liv agree to this? That isn't fair. How are you deducting from my paycheck? Do I get money for guessing correctly? Or time to answer some riddles? How are you deducting it? A mole never tells his secrets. I should have known better. That's on me. Answer carefully or you will never physically or financially recover from this failure. Did Leaf agree to this? Liv? I'll make a mental note that she'll be my next victim. I'm so sorry. I did this to you. Patience, my little morsel, is wild. I mean, it is definitely crazy. Once I'm done with you, that is. Okay, but like, do I get money for guessing correctly? Ah, I see. You have been studying the way of the mole since we last met. So you admit we have met before. Moles have been known to fatten their prey as they stalk them. Ugh. They provide a temporary gift in exchange for permanent curse. Moles don't fatten up their prey. Where did you hear that? Silence. Blasphemy will not save you here. First riddle. I can only be caught, but can never be thrown. What am I? That is Clawfuls. Welcome back. Hey, thank you so much for that daily honk. I appreciate it so much. I hope you have been doing super well. Welcome on in. But that would be a cold. You can catch a cold, but you can't throw a cold. Correct. Oh, he tells me if I'm correct or not this time. You're moving up in the world of people I enjoy, Mr. Riddle Mole. Your fingers twitch as the mole's fangs sink deeper into your neck. Images begin to appear in your mind, brief flashes of your existence flittering in front of you. Hi! That is so freaking cute. Oh my god. I love that. Welcome in. I hope you've had a great day so far. Almost as if the mole was feeding on your memories. Interesting. I have... What? What, baby doll? Oh, one of the cats are yelling. What? I'm sorry, was I not paying enough attention? She's got this little like house thing under a table right next to me, and she just like woke up from the dead of a nap and was like, hey. Yeah, okay, I know. All right. I love this. Can you visit more often? How do you come up with this stuff? Have you ever actually seen a mole, or I give up, the mole can have me? I love this. Come on by, buddy. And risk you learning the hunting patterns of the vicious mole? Never. Second riddle. What can travel great distances without ever leaving its corner? A stamp, because it goes on an envelope. I know that because I work in a post office. Correct. A haze sets in over your eyes as the flashes of memory begin to appear further and further away from you. You strain to focus your vision as they fade away, but your vision blurs until the world around you dissolves into dull gray. You near the end of the road. Will you succumb to the venom or summon up the strength to postpone your doom once more? I was hoping there'd be a third riddle. Seriously, you should change careers and write mole fan fiction. Summon the strength to postpone my doom, or I summon the strength to postpone my doom, or I succumb to the venom and go back to work. I summon the strength. If only it were that easy, your arrogance will be your undoing. Oh no, third riddle. I am 2 in a corner, but 1 in a room. 0 in a house, but 1 in a shelter. What am I? I know this one. Do you guys know this one? Is it the letter R, a room, or a house, or the Uber mole? What are you doing? That's not silly. Find out Angel Cat does the same. He hates when I'm on the phone and cries for nothing. Yeah, that's Alara. We've got 4. Just a little lore for anybody that's new here. We've got 4 kitties. Alara is the 3rd of them, and she's our anxious kitty. And she typically hangs out over here, but we just sprayed her bed down, which is in the cat cam over here. Hi, hello. With some Febreze because she was a little stinky, and she's not a big fan of it, which is why she's not up there. And we just have Dennis, our desk goose. So we get him dressed at the start of every stream. So she's down over there and just woke up from like the dead of sleep. And now she's just staring at me like, what the heck, man? But this is the letter R. Correct. You scream as you're jolted awake from your deep slumber. Your heart threatens to burst forth from your chest as you struggle to catch your breath. Are you alive? What happened? Where did the mole go? Your hand darts to the back of your neck where its fangs pierced your skin moments ago, but find nothing. A cold draft pushes its way through your window and sends a shiver up your spine. It was only a dream. You let out a sigh of relief and slowly lower yourself back into your bed as something catches your eye. Hi, do you want to come say hi? She's out and about. Is that bloody paw print on the floor or just a trick of the shadows? You shake your head as you close your eyes. It was only a dream. Or was it? I think I got them all correct again. When will you be back? If you don't leave soon, you'll actually put me to sleep or danger over back to work. I think I got them all correct again. I kept track of the answers this time. No need to inform me of your score. Your funds have been appropriately rewarded. Or penalized. Until then, you must live with the dread of knowing that I could return at any time to exact my revengeance. I'll be ready. Can't wait. It's just riddles, not that scary, actually. Or rather dramatic, don't you think? I'll be ready. Your words echo in the void around you as you realize you've been alone this entire time. Was it a figment of your imagination? Or the manifestation of your fears come alive? You may never know. Sleep tight, friend. For it may be your last. Ooh. Oh god, did that take up a bunch of time? Oh, okay. Westvale. Wait, what were my rules for today? Uh-oh. That's okay. Alright, Dolith Hills. Time pauses and dialogue. Amazing. Thank you for confirming that for me. I had a feeling because the radio when I had it... I just did that again. The radio paused whenever I was in conversations and whatnot. But thank you so much for that confirmation. It makes me feel a little bit better. Hi, Bagel. Welcome on in, lovely. You can be lurking, forcing yourself to go to bed early. Yes, definitely get some sleep. Thank you so much for that lurk. I appreciate it. And I definitely hope you get some sleep. Start off the week. Today's Monday. Today was the start of the week. You understand. Thank you so much for being here. Alright, and then Dolith Hills. 1, 2, 3, 4. Return. Hills. Bay. Hills. Return. Bay. Hills. Return. Bay. We did it. Okay, I don't think we've done the truck today, because let me check the newspaper before I forget. Okay, still just the restful graves. So we need... What's her face? Did I not do packages yet today? I sure did not. Whoops. Return to sender. Okay. I don't remember her name. Blythe? Miss Blythe? I think that was her name. We need her to come back so we can actually send that letter off in the correct fashion. Well done. Well done. I'll be right there. Ignorant. That's an interesting way to tag something. Hi, I was just talking about you. A gray-haired spear of a woman strides through the rain, bedecked in jewelry and furs, the rain dripping from her once proud hat. Each drop that hits her face seems to twist her scowl further until she finally steps under the awning of the post office. How can I help you? Is service always this leisurely? Maybe. Of course fate would saddle me up with the inept. There should be a package for me on your left. It's addressed to Blythe. Matilda Blythe. I will go check. Return promptly if you can locate it. I detest sloth. I don't think it's here, but since I still had a couple of packages, I figured it was best to check. Nothing here for you today. I suppose that's to be expected from such a ramshackle establishment. Here, this letter must be mailed promptly to my husband. It is of grave importance. Hopefully you're capable of the bare minimum your post requires. Can do. Liv told us to not make everybody angry, so figured we should probably be a little nicer to her. Okay, so we were trying to send it to Restful Graves. I was kind of hoping... Yes. Winston Blythe. Amazing. In Wistfale. Oh no. Is that gonna... Uh-oh. Hopefully that gets where it's supposed to go with the return to sender happening today. Dolith Hills. Wistfale. Should also check and see how much money I have to see if I can get any of the other upgrades. Hills, hills, return, hills, return. I love that the map changes every week. It's a really fun way of, like, making everything just feel uncomfy and, like, just weird. I'm stuck on the door. Okay, there we go. I had, like, a method for how I was doing everything and then completely derailed from the order I was doing everything in today. And it has completely goofed my brain. Okay. Alright, let's go do the truck before it turns to 8. I had you, right? There we go. Fragile. Okay, we didn't have any volatile today that we have to pay attention to, so we should be okay. Oh, let me... Because he said... Oh, did I drink all of this? I did drink all the coffee. Can I see stuff? I drank literally all of the coffee being silly goofy earlier. Whoops. Because he said he wrote it... I've got, like, my tiny notebook of random things that I've jotted down. But when we last spoke to Amon, he said that he wrote it, the code in the custodian closet. Yes, okay. Moving along. Close. Okay, 43 mail score today. No mailing errors. That's exciting. 3 customers served. $86 today. Heck yeah, man. It's interesting that this didn't change again. Because this was the girl falling. And I don't think... Whoa, what are you doing at my Tootsies? What are you doing? I think Alara's got a toy down at my feet. But I don't think much else has really changed around the room, so I don't know if that was intentional or... I don't know. I'm keeping an eye on it. Let's go Eevees. Alright, out of bed. Okay. Yeah, the only other thing that like wasn't like nailed down that I saw in here were the shoes, but we already used those for... Oh. The post office should be the bustling hub of downtown Wistvale. Here are the proposed change notes to bring in more business. Excuse me. Use the design blueprint for visual reference. Sauna under the freezer. Freezer, gloves on for safety. Pigeon housing, birds need to go up. Community garden, keep off grass. Kitchen for that perfect over easy egg. Penthouse towards the top. Weight room towards the bottom. Nursery separate to keep volume down. And a centralized main exit once you're all done. Interesting. Here are the proposed change notes to bring in more business. Use the design blueprints for visual reference. Okay, so if we look at our book now. Okay. Left instructions high up out of sight. When you find those, this image should help. Okay, so sauna under the freezer. Sauna under freezer. Freezer, gloves on for safety. Pigeon housing, birds need to go up. Community garden, keep off the grass. Kitchen for that perfect over easy egg. Penthouse towards the top, weight room towards the bottom. Nursery separate to keep the noise down. And a centralized main exit once you're all done. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking I could like move stuff around. It's a piece of paper. Again, brain soup, mind mush. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I think that is the letter that the thing from Amara was talking about. Let me put it on the nightstand. There we go. Perfect. Because it's in our book now. I don't know how I missed that. I don't remember seeing that. I don't know if it's new or if I just silly goofed and straight just did not see it. Either is a possibility, honestly. They're nailed down. Okay, alright, I guess let's head downstairs. Okay, we've got some more stuff. Welcome back from ads, you guys. Anybody that was stuck in ad jail, thank you so much for hanging around. I appreciate it very, very much. We found a letter in the closet that talks about some potential changes to do for the business. So it lines up with these. And a centralized main exit once you're all done. Sauna under the freezer. Freezer, gloves on for safety. Pigeon housing, birds need to go up. Community garden, keep off the grass. Kitchen for that perfect over easy egg. Penthouse towards the top, weight room towards the bottom. And then nursery separate to keep the volume down. And then a centralized main exit once you're all done. So I'm going to keep thinking on that. I'm not 100% sure what to do with that information at this current moment. Because again, brain mush. And I'm sure it'll like randomly pop in my brain at probably like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like... Handle with fear. That one is always interesting to me, that tag of volatile handle with fear. But I think Mrs. Blythe is going to be back today to ask about the letter in her package. And hopefully that'll trigger some new... Oh, yeah, her package. Okay. Matilda? It's not Matilda. Is this your package? No, but I can send it for you. Depends what's in it, or yet paint it over. Depends what's in it. How would I know that? That's a very good point. I didn't think about that. My bad. Something was telling me to hand it to you, so here I am. Well, I'm already here now, so I might as well leave some things with you. Here they are. Hope they get what they need to go. Okay, well, let's put these away. All right, Nestor Clayton. There we go. Oh. Why is it dark in here now? No, it's not dark in here. I'm gonna open it. A compass? Interesting. Okay. Repackage. And the bay. It's like weirdly quiet, and I don't love that the lights cut out and then is now quiet. That's a little uncomfy. Alright, let's go put some mail away. Letters to Dragon's Hollow have to be open. I don't know why I keep saying Dragon's Hollow. A paper cut? Oh no. Not a paper cut. As long as the lemon juice isn't around, I should be okay. Hopefully. But yeah, but I keep trying to say Dragon's Hollow, and I don't know why. Westvale. Is that her? Dear Susan Schmidt, did you hear we have a new personal baker in town? I'm considering hiring them, but I'm nervous about someone using my kitchen. There's some things in there that no one else should see. Really, Susanna? Interesting. A woman waits at the window, anxiously clutching a stack of envelopes. She casts glances back into the fog, as though hoping someone may appear within its haze. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm Lillian Lennox, and my daughter Mara's gone missing. I've been searching everywhere for some sign of her. Has a young girl been by? No, she has not. That's what makes your lights go dark for a few seconds. It's like a 1 in 500 chance to get a paper cut when you pick up paper because of your application. Oh! Interesting. I don't think that registered to me at all, but again, brain mush. Disclaimer. That's really interesting. 1 in 500 chance is wild. We got a paper cut! That's really, really cool. That's all right. I don't think she could have made it all this way by herself. I have some flyers. That's why I'm here, really. They have a description of Amara and information on how to contact me if anyone has seen her. I've been so flustered. I didn't have any idea who to send them to. I just knew I had to spread these as much as I can. Do you think you could use some kind of address directory or label them for me? Send them wherever you can. Someone has to know something. So the last couple of times we have sent them, I just punched my mic. My apologies. Part of me is kind of interested to see what the other response is, even though like I'm inclined to like help anytime she comes by. But I'm curious to see what other dialogue options happen. So I'm going to say I'm not really supposed to. That makes me feel bad. So sorry, Lillian. Spam mail? My child is missing. You're right. I'm sorry. I'll mail this out right away. This isn't really my job. Have you called the police? Do you have proof she's missing? Have you called the police? Well, of course I've called the sheriff. Excuse me for trying every avenue to find my missing sickly child. Your supervisor will hear about this. Liv, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Curiosity got the better of me. That was my bad. We got Duluth Hills. There's another one. There we go. Westvale. Duluth. We gotta open this one. Dear Nigel Gateford, I'm still looking for him. I haven't given up. The chief says we can't waste time and manpower on someone who doesn't want to be found, but I still don't buy that story. They're keeping me busy during the day, but I've still got my nights free. I'll let you know when I find more. Question for the devs what? I grabbed that one as it was falling. Just sheer curiosity. Are any of these names like, and you don't have to say specific names by any means, but are any of them like people that you guys know, or are they just random names that you guys came up with? I'll be there in a second. Hold on. I want to finish a stack of envelopes. Yes, a distasteful silence hangs in the air. Welcome back, Miss Blythe. It's Mrs. Blythe. My letter, was it sent properly? I believe so. Good, if that's the case, there should be a package for me. Right, I'll go check on that for you. The names all came from people who played our live escape room experience we ran at DreamHack PAX West. That's so cool. It's a pool of first and last names and they randomly generate. There's about 200,000 combinations possible. That is crazy. That's so cool though. I love anytime like devs like put in like little things for people who have just kind of been along for the ride. That's so cool. This is also why I love having devs in chat, because we can ask random questions and you guys are really cool and answer, and I appreciate it very much. What do you, no, I didn't, no. No, no, it's right here. No. No, Matilda. Guys, I goofed. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Hand delivering letters to the post office? What a profound waste of time. I had it. The only option I had... Okay, was it because I didn't have it in my hand when I clicked into the... Uh-oh. Okay, well... I'm gonna open it. Okay. I'm gonna put it back now. Okay, she doesn't need to know. It's fine. It's fine. Put down the package before talking. That's a good note to take. You should be able to say, let me go grab it. Okay. I may have overlooked it, but it didn't look like I had an option to. Let me see what other stuff I can get. I've had a decent amount of munties. But that's totally fine. Now that I know where to send the letter, that is a-okay to do that next week. What am I doing? It's not too bad. As long as we keep up with the packages every day, it's not terrible. So didn't give you one mistake on our part. Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely no worries. You know, that's also another great thing for you guys to be in chats and whatnot, because I'm sure there's stuff that y'all like. Oh my god, I'm gonna start completely fresh with that train of thought. You guys have bumped in on such a great day for me. But like, I feel like as a dev, I've never developed anything myself, but like I imagine you like put all these contingencies in plan and then inevitably people find ways around them, or like there's just things that you just didn't consider, which I think is kind of the fun part of like getting games into the hands of different people and just seeing like how differently everybody's brains think and whatnot too for certain things. I think it's really cool. Okay, so we had the wooden stamps. We can shred packages. I'm gonna get this channel. I don't know if it's gonna do us any good, but I'm gonna get it. Stone walls. Okay, what do we have left? 1,500? Ooh, erasable stamps is probably a great call for me. I keep goofing that. And we'll do protective packaging. That should be good. So many small edge cases. Here we go. Never would have thought about that. That's fun. Let me open this first. Dear Clark Bukes, okay, new business idea. Hear me out. Updating maps of the island, mailed out to the residents each day, sort of like a newspaper. Keep it up to date on the newest changes of the island and never be caught off guard. Thoughts? Interesting. I did not mean to get up from there. Sit back down, please. Thank you. Okay, and then we open this one too. Dear Granville Bunker, your birthday card came at just the right time. My birthday isn't for a few months, but it really warmed my heart to receive it. You're such a considerate friend. It came at just the right time. 2 months too early. That's funny. Alright, hills, hills, vale, hills, 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 bay, vale, vale, vale. Perfect. This like little bit of shadow keeps getting me out of the corner of my eye. For some reason, it looks like person shaped. yodeling, psychic talk. Where's the... That's clearly Morse code. I just don't know Morse code. Oh no, did I do the truck today? Oh no, I don't know if I did the truck today. Uh-oh. Thank you. 36, customer serve 4, pay rate $2, total pay $72. Okay. I'm just double checking to make sure there's not anything new. Bless you. Okay, that was the letter that we found in the closet. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, did we read this? We did. It's the story of the little kid getting locked in the closet. Oh, I didn't see this book. The writing in this book is faded and illegible, except for the following passage. It would be foolish to vex them more with questions. Okay. We'll put you there. Oops. I'm making a mess of this bathroom. Oops. My bad. Can I turn you on? I don't think I actually, like, took a bunch of time to explore in here after that first night where I, like, passed out. Yep, that's the one that got me. Okay, we'll go to sleep. Alright, back downstairs we go. Whee! Hey! Wait, can I pick up this one too? I don't know why I was thinking that was where they were being collected at. Okay, still the restful graves. I love that there's like no trust and everything is, oh, nailed down. The writing in this book is faded and illegible except for the following passage. I've already computed the charge of nursing a beggar's child to be about 2 shillings per annum, rags included, and I believe no gentleman would repine to give 10 shillings for the carcass of a good fat child, which, as I've said, will make 4 dishes of excellent nutritive meat. Ooh. Those who are more thrifty, as I must confess the time requires, may flay the carcass, the skin of which artificially dressed will make admirable gloves for ladies and summer boots for fine gentlemen. Eek. Do I have coffee in here now? Oh no. Why don't I have more coffee? The Tempest. The writing in this book is faded and illegible, except for the following passages. Alonso sleeps. Exit Ariel. Sebastian. What a strange drowsiness possesses them. Antonio. Is the quality of the climate. Sebastian. Why? Doth it not then our eyelids sink? I find not myself disposed to sleep. Antonio. Nor I, my spirits are nimble. They fell together all as by consent. They dropped as by the thunder stroke. What might, worthy Sebastian, oh what might, no more. And yet methinks I see it in thy face. What thou shouldst be, the occasion speaks thee, and my strong imagination sees a crown dropping upon thy head. Sebastian, what, art thou waking? Antonio, do you not hear me speak? Sebastian, I do, and surely it's a sleepy language that thou speakst out of thy sleep. What is it thou didst say? This is a strange repose to be asleep, with eyes wide open, standing, speaking, moving, and yet so fast asleep. Antonio, noble Sebastian, thou lest thy fortune sleep, die rather, winkst while thou art waking. Sebastian, thou dost more snore distinctly. There is no meaning in thy snores. Antonio, I am more serious than my custom. You must be so too, if heed me, which do trebles the air. Sebastian, while I'm standing water. Antonio, I'll teach you how to flow. Sebastian, do so to ebb. Hereditary sloth instructs me. Antonio, oh, if you but knew how the purpose cherish, whilst thus you mock it, how in stripping it you more invest it. Ebbing men indeed most often do so near the bottom run by their own fear or sloth. Sebastian, prithee say on. The settling of thine eye and cheek proclaim a matter from thee, and birth indeed, which throws thee much to yield. Antonio, thus, sir, although this lord of weak remembrance, this who shall be of his little memory when he is earthed, hath here almost persuade, for he is spirit of persuasion, only professes to persuade the king his sons alive. 'Tis as impossible that he's undrowned, and he that sleeps here swims. More fun Novi lore. That was the first show I ever stage managed in college. It's a good time. The Great Gatsby. Oh. I think that may have glitched a little bit. So that's the Tempest, and trying to pick up Gadsby. There it goes. Okay, nope, that's still Tempest. Interesting. Okay. Oh. As you lift the bookend off the weathered shelf, its mouth begins to shift and wail quietly. Why can I feel it's so cold and warm? Your hands. We found some secrets. Excuse me? I don't think you should be talking, or I'm going to shred you. I love the amount of options that are just so obsessed with the shredder. Excuse? You're excused for now. Please put me down. I would like to no longer exist. But I don't want you to go. What? We've spoken for bare moments and you're already attached? A bit clingy for my taste. Do release me. It's so desperately loud here. Okay. Hey, oh, goodbye. The face stares dispassionately ahead. It refuses to be moved. That's so interesting. Okay. Well, now I'm like, I gotta click everything. Okay, we got another An Antarctic mystery. The writing in this book's faded and illegible except for the following passage. Suddenly, the bird rose with a great sweep into the air, its claws folded beneath it, its head stretched out like a prow of a ship. Uttering its shrill cry, a few moments later it was reduced to a black speck in the vast height and disappeared behind the misty curtain of the south. Ooh. Pride and Prejudice. The day passed much as the day before had done. Miss Hurst and Miss Bingley had spent some hours of the morning with the invalid, who continued, though slowly, to mend, and in the evening Elizabeth joined their party with the drawing room. The loo table, however, did not appear. Mr. Darcy was writing, and Miss Bingley, seated near him, was watching the progress of his letter and repeatedly calling off his attention by messages to his sister. Mr. Hurst and Mr. Bingley were at piquet, and Miss Hurst was observing their game. Elizabeth took up some needlework and was sufficiently amused in attending to what passed between Darcy and his companion. Perpetual commendations of the lady either on his handwriting or on the evenness of his lines or the length of his letter, with the perfect unconcern with which her praises were received, formed a curious dialogue and was exactly in unison with her opinion of each. How delighted Miss Darcy will be to receive such a letter. He made no answer. You write uncommonly fast. You are mistaken. I write rather slowly. How many letters you must have occasion to write in the course of the year. Letters of business, too. How odious I should think of them. It is fortunate, then, that they fall to my lot instead of to yours. Pray tell your sister that I long to see her. I have already told her once, so by your desire. I'm afraid you do not like your pen. Let me mend it for you. I mend pens remarkably well. Thank you, but I always mend my own. How can you contrive to write so even? He was silent. Tell your sister I'm delighted to hear of her improvement on the harp, and pray let her know that I am quite in raptures with her beautiful little design for a table, and I think it is infinitely superior to Miss Grantley's. Will you give me leave to defer your raptures till I write again? At present, I have not room to do them justice. Oh, it is of no consequence. I shall see her in January. But do you always write such charming long letters to her, Mr. Darcy? They are generally long, but whether always charming, it is not for me to determine. It is a rule with me that a person who can write a long letter with ease cannot write ill. That will not do for a compliment to Darcy, Caroline, cried her brother, because he does not write with ease. He studies too much for words of 4 syllables. Do you not, Darcy? No, I was reading to the class. Who is it? How many letters can you take at a time? Mail as much as you want. Here's some letters. Any room for more? I'd love to take more. Okay, well, here's more. Still have room? Always have room. Keep giving them to me. If you say so. Here you go. Any more room? Yeah, as much as you can. Still room? Yes, there is. I feel like this is going to go on forever, and I'm going to regret this decision. That was the last one, it looks like. All right. All right, that's it for now, then. I'll be back another time with more. Thank you. Okay. Cool. All right, we should probably actually do at least a little bit of work. Pen pals. Okay, cool. Pen pals is good. All right, so we've got the hills, Westvale, the bay, hills, whoops, Westvale, bay, hills, Westvale. We can send this wherever. But we'll do Westvale. There you go. More Westvale. And another Westvale. And the bay. And a Westvale. And a Westvale. Blank. We'll go to T's, and we're gonna stay in Westvale because it's the easiest town to get to. Gold Hills, bay, more bay. Oh no! Oh no! That's what I get for trying to move too fast. Hold on, I'm on my way. There we go. Okay. Who's this? Hey, how are you today? Great. So happy for you. Or sorry to hear that. I wasn't listening, to be honest. Here's a package. Can you get it sent for me? Sure can. Sorry, gotta run. Thanks. Okay, goodbye. Okay, just still pen pals up here. Cool. Purified. Alright, I'm being nosy. What in the world? Okay. Just gonna pack that back up. Alright, let's put these where they're supposed to be. Vale, hill, vale, bay, hill, vale, bay, vale, vale, bay, vale, hill, bay, vale, hill, bay, vale, hill. There we go. Gotta run sound check time before we stream, but hop on and watch again sometime. Amazing. Thank you so much, Medic. You have an incredible night, and thank you so much for that follow and popping it in. And I hope you have an incredible stream as well. Okay, so we put all the letters up. This one's blank. Who's going to be the lucky receiver this one today? We're going to go here. See what this one's labeled as. Priceless. Okay. Westvale. Scan. I don't think I've had to weigh anything yet, but now... Oh, when I'm being nosy. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've had to weigh anything yet, but I'm also, like, slightly nervous that I've been missing stuff, which is a distinct possibility. Ignorant. Okay. Who gets this one? This one is going to Holden Wade. Congratulations, Holden. Safe. Great. So I always feel bad whenever I pick a random person and it's something like putrid or the handle with fear. I'm like, that's my bad. You weren't originally gonna get this, but now you are. It's still Matilda's. Oh. Okay. I'm about to destroy this office with just clicking through everything. Seems to have no use. No, come back. To anyone who finds this time loop, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it was. Some things like the letters and packages change, and that doesn't make sense, but I'll put it down to the butterfly effect for now. I'm stuck in a time loop. Putting aside how ridiculous that is, I think it's all based around me staying in this godforsaken post office. So my new plan, escape. Yes, escape. It's the only path. The haziness is getting worse with every passing day. Last time I woke up, it took me 5 full minutes to remember my name. I'm going to write a letter. Hopefully it'll remind me of who the hell I am. If that starts to fade. 6105. Okay, so 6105 could either be the safe or the phone. No. No, hold on. Give me a second. The phone doesn't ring. Instead, a seemingly endless wave of sensation washes over you. Grip tightly the surface in front of you and attempt to maintain balance. A cacophony of sound. Oh god, you cannot interpret. Wrecks your ears. Oh god. While images and thoughts flash past your eyes, taste, smell, agonies, joys, and other unfamiliar sensations collide forcefully against you, leaving your mind reeling. You cannot say how much time passes as the flood of sensations wraps itself tightly around you, embedding itself directly into your skin. Then, as suddenly as it appeared, the flood vanishes, leaving behind what you can only describe as a deep, unfathomable nothingness. The silence stretches out before you in all directions, its vastness just as overwhelming as the flood that came before it. Hello? You hear the question emerge from your mouth and reverberate out into your surroundings. The emptiness of the void swallows your question, then spits it back out in the form of countless echoes. Each echo... That's wild. Each echo bounces around you again and again, distorting bit by bit until suddenly you don't recognize your own voice. You struggle to remember what you even sound like as echoes fade away into the distance. Attempt to hang up. The vast nothingness around you collapses inward, coalescing itself into a tightly condensed point of singularity around your mind. It pauses for a moment, then explodes into an immense burst of blinding light. You flinch away, throwing up your arms and slamming your eyes shut in anticipation of pain, but you're surprised to feel nothing at all. Open your eyes. The sound of steady rain and creaking floorboards fills the air around you. When you open your eyes, you find you're back in the post office. You blink in confusion, barely recognizing your surroundings as if it hadn't been years since you were last here. As if it had been years since you were last here. You wonder how long you were standing with the phone to your ear. A tingling sensation emerges at the base of your skull, and you feel as though you feel a thought forcefully implanted into the recesses of your mind. This is a completely normal job. On a completely normal island. I should finish working so I can get back to sleep. Oh no. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, that was very weird. I did open someone's package. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna write down a 6105 called... Normal job. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I don't think that would have changed anything up here, but you never know. I'm taking a quick peek. Okay, back to sleep. The joys of having animals when you get cat fur on your water bottle. Alright, back downstairs we go. Okay, do we have any more coffee this morning? Well. Okay. Hopefully me drinking all of the coffee wasn't a, thing that I needed to do for something else. Because the Amon had said that he wrote it in here, but he didn't remember how to see it. Oh, wait. What's this? Oh, wait. Hold on. Big brain move. Hang tight. Give me a sec. Amara. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then yeah. Okay, big brain move. We're working, we're moving, we're thinking. Okay. So sauna under the freezer. Okay, I'm gonna write these as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 in verticals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in order, we're gonna click 6, 4, 3, 5, 7, 1, 8, 2, and then the big one. Okay, we're gonna give that a shot. Okay, so 6, 4, 3, 5, 7, 1, 8, 2, and then the main exit. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that in a second. I feel like I'm on the right track. Oh, I don't know what else I need to do. Oh, hang tight. Okay, do you think I've ever sent this letter before? Yes, I do. I knew it. Well, may as well get sent one more time. Thanks. Okay. Dear... My brain is not reading that. This is a courtesy message from the Carnum Isle Realty to alert you of a new house for sale. A blank bath? Beautiful starter home in a lovely neighborhood. No windows for privacy. New house alert. That's what that says. No windows for privacy and no doors in or out of the home currently. Ask us for free recommendation for door installation. Contact us ASAP for showings. Interesting. Okay, we have send blank anywhere. And Jack's Hollow has to be stamped. I have to be sitting here. Let me try this again. Okay, Duluth Hills. Send that off. Okay, I'm going to do at least a little bit of work here real quick. And then we're going to go back to the closet and keep attempting to work on that because I feel like we're in a spot where my brain was starting to click, like things were starting to make sense. Okay. I'm not super worried about getting everything. I think one day where we don't necessarily get everything is okay. I say that and then the other part of me is like, no, we gotta do everything. Shit. Okay, that's fine. Alright, there's some of those. Time for mandatory work-life balance as well soon here. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for letting me hang here for a bit. Thank you so much for coming in. It's been so much fun. We're definitely going to be playing more of this on Wednesday because I feel like there's going to be so much more that I've yet to discover. But thank you so much. It's such a cool time to have devs in chat, especially being able to ask questions and whatnot. But you guys are welcome back anytime. But thank you so much, and I hope you have an incredible night. All right, I'm going to... okay. I was like, I should probably check and make sure that we don't have any special rules for these today. Another whist fail. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, scan that one. Simple but elegant. What time is it? Okay, we're still okay. We're gonna send this one to here. Works for me. All right, that. Oh, yep. Concerning. Great. Nope. Nope. That's gotta still be there. I love that it's like I've done it correctly a million times, but every now and then I just forget how to do things. Okay. Pack truck real quick, and then... because I forgot to pack the truck yesterday, too. Okay. You've got to go somewhere by yourself. We'll put you up in that corner. That's fine. Cool. 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 Little one, little one, little one, little one. Okay, you're not going in today. You're not going in today. I think that's all we're fitting in today. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Okay, all right. We're gonna work on this some more. Okay, so looking at the thing. Okay, sauna under the freezer. Gloves on for safety. And a centralized main exit once you're all done. Okay, so sauna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 was freezer. Pigeon housing is 3. Community garden was 5. Kitchen was 7. Penthouse is 1. Weight room was 8. And nursery was 2. Okay, so I may not have it exact right, but I did at least write them down correctly. But hitting this resets them down. So 6, 4, 3, 5, 7, 1, 8, 2. What if I turn this off? Does this help me see? 6, 4, 3, 5, 7, 1, 8, 2. Okay, this bulb looks different. This looks like a potentially like a blacklight bulb or something. So I don't know if there's a way that I can... Oh. The safe is the key. Uh-oh. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yeah. Okay, I'm going. Eeh. Oh, that one gave me cold chills that time. I didn't like that one. Oof. Alright, we did open someone's letter. We had a couple errors. That's okay. Alright, let's go to sleep so we can... What time is it? 10:19. Okay. We got a little bit longer. Okay, alright. Let's go. Go. Alright, that's safe. We've got a new key. So is that for one of the doors downstairs potentially? Oh. Ooh, record. When we start a new week, when we're coming up from the thingy. Arms in the man. Okay, we're running a little short on time tonight. So I'm not going to read all of those like I had been doing. I may read them on Wednesday. We'll see. Face stares as passionately ahead, refusing to be moved. Okay, great. We'll put that back. I still feel... Yes? You look haunted. Nope, just excited to help. In what way? Well, that's a terrifying thought. Does too much work count as being haunted? Because then I'm definitely haunted. That's a terrifying thought. If you think about it, we're all haunted. Even these letters are full of ghosts, full of all the fears and wishes and hopes of their authors. Maybe they'll haunt the people who read them. Maybe not. Either way, I can get those delivered for you. Maybe they're just letters. Maybe you're reading them, the haunting will be healed. Maybe by reading them, the haunting will be healed. I think I have enough to worry about without having to deal with haunted letters. Maybe by reading them. Indeed, let's see what becomes of them in the end. Okay, cool. Thank you. I will get those sent on out. What do we have today? Okay, so Duluth Hills is Return to Sender, and then Pen Pals again. Alright, we got Westvale, Westvale, Westvale. The Bay, Westvale. I love the music in this game, it's so fun. This one was Return to Sender. Drags Hollow. Drags Hollow. Oh, Drags Hollow. And another one. Let's Return to Sender today. And a lot of the Duluth Hills today. Oops, wrong one. Drags Hollow. Duluth Hills. Drags Hollow. We are zooming through this stack. Alright, couple more. Return to Sender. And then this one's gonna go here. And I'm gonna return it back to Sender, and they're gonna be very confused. Alright, return, Bay, Vale, Bay, Bay, return, Bay, return, Bay, return, Bay, return, return, Bay, return, Bay, 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 return, Bay, Bay, Vale, Vale, Bay, Vale, Vale, Vale. Ta-da. Okay, did anything change over here? No, still the same. Got it. Okay, this doesn't seem to have any blacklight stuff on it. I'm gonna change the light bulb back. Just in case. I don't want Liv knowing that I'm doing some shenaniganery in here. Alright, what else could you be? The post office should be the bustling hub of downtown. Here are proposed change notes to bring in more business. Use the design blueprint for visual reference. So sauna under the freezer. Wait. So the birds need to go up. So pigeons have to go up to the first floor? Is that what's happening? So they want to put the sauna under the freezer, which it is currently under the freezer. So that should be fine. Pigeon housing, birds need to go up. So what if pigeon housing and nursery swapped? Weight room towards the bottom, it is. Penthouse towards the top, it is. Nursery separate to keep volume down. Perfect over easy egg. Left instructions high up and out of sight. When you find those, this image should help. Man, I thought all the synapses were firing, but it is late and now my brain has mushed again. I had like a small window of genius there. I'm going to be stewing on this one for a while because I'm sure it's like staring me right in the face. And I'm just overthinking it because that inevitably is what I do with a lot of puzzles. Yeah, so sauna's under the freezer. Pigeon housing, birds need to go up. Oh, wait. Hold on. So sauna is under the freezer. Does that go down? Then freezer, because like birds need to go up. So pigeon would be, the switch would be up. Then gloves on for safe. Oh, on. So up. Freezer. So, what's on? 4 on is up. Keep off the grass. So community garden is down. Okay, hold on. I think we're firing genius again. Penthouse is towards the top, so that's up. Weight room is towards the bottom, so that's down. Keep volume down on the nursery, that's down. And what was the kitchen for over easy? Okay, let's try this. So up, down, up, up. We did it. Find me on Misfortune's floor. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. All right, we've got 2 more keys now. So let's work through the day a smidge. What are these? Dolith Hills are Return to Cinder. Okay, got it. I'm gonna turn the radio on, actually.
Efforts. They
We'll
estimate
get some more
about
local news.
80% of the burial sites were disrupted by the flood and have called upon the community to gather on Saturday and Sunday to help. Volunteers will be assigned a row of graves and work together to identify the remains that fell out of the caskets and restore them to their proper graves.
Oh.
The cleanup begins at dawn on both Saturday and Sunday. Come in appropriate clothing to perform physical labor, but also ensure that it's clothing you don't mind burning once your work is
I
done.
caught just the tail end of this
And
news
with
bit
that,
earlier and
it's
was like,
time for a
excuse
sports
me?
update from Bert Hannigan.
Pardon?
Thanks, Ernest. Doloth hires in mourning today
Whoop.
after the tragic loss of their cross-country swim team.
My
They
bad.
were in the middle of their usual weekly practice at the lake when their coaches say an extremely localized series of weather events caught them by
I knocked
surprise.
over my
Rough
coaster.
waters,
Hang tight for a
fog,
sec.
lightning, and
Okay,
heavy
there we go. I
rainfall
fixed it.
descended upon the lake before the swimmers were able to retreat to safety, and they were nowhere to be found once the weather was clear enough to return.
And that was the
This
pickup
marks
one.
the 5th sports team that Doloth hires lost in the span of a year, continuing the suspicion.
Dolith Hills are still Return to Cinder? Yes, they are.
It is important to note that
Return.
there is no lake on Carnamile. Do not believe anyone who tells you
They.
there is a lake on Carnamile.
We're gonna do
If you come
Wistfale.
across a lake on Carnamile, we ask you to leave the area immediately and seek shelter in your home.
Wait, the lake doesn't exist, but if we come across it, they want us to
That's all
seek
for today,
shelter?
Carnim. We'll see you tomorrow morning. And thank you for for tuning into KRNM
Interesting.
Radio, your trusted source for local.
Bay, Westphal, Bay,
Have a good
return, return. Okay. No, 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 go, go, go. We got a truck, we got a truck. Okay. Oh god, no. Hold on. Hold on. No, wait. 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 Shh. No! He just got yoinked. Okay. Okay, cool. 71 mail today. Well, that's a lot of mail. 139. Perfect. Okay, we've got 2 new keys, which is awesome. Okay. I think this might be the last day of this week. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember how to check that. If there's a way to check that. Oh, there's another district. I don't think I've actually looked through this. Archie was here in 1942. Okay, I need to actually look at that more when we start back up on Wednesday. Okay. We're gonna do one more day. I think this is the last of the days. What do we got? Pen Pals and Jags Hollow. Okay. Let's do Westphal. I think it just makes sense to start Wednesday with a brand new week. Duluth Hills. We're gonna make sure to go pack the truck immediately after this as well, so we don't miss that again. Duluth Hills is good. That's still the one for Miss Blythe. Yep, okay. Cool. So let's go do the truck real quick. Because I will forget again. Okay, hopefully I got the importance of the volatile ones out last night. No, uh-oh. That's not great. Okay. This volatile one may just not be able to go, which is fine. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure that out in a moment. But if all but one package go out, I'm okay with that. Hi there, can I see a menu, please? This is a post office, not a restaurant. Sir, this is not a Wendy's. I know that maybe menu isn't the right word. Isn't there some sort of list of options for how to mail this letter? We like to keep things simple. Drop off the letter, it'll be on its way. Nope, you just hand it to me and I get it sorted, or we have an option, mail it. Just hand it to me and I get it sorted. Wait, really? I just leave the letter and that's it? You don't even charge customers to mail things? No payment necessary? You know, I've never even noticed, or that is a bit strange. I agree. You could pay me if you want to. I don't. I like the free option. How does this place stay in business if it doesn't make any money? Magic? Government subsidiaries, probably? It exists exclusively to torture me, or no idea, I just work here. What a strange business model. Well, I don't want to waste your time any longer. Here's my letter. Thanks for the chat. Okay, let's get this off. Okay, mail to Duluth Hills are stamped and then shredded. You got it. And then Drags Hollow is returned to sender. Okay, Westphal. Return to sender. Where are you gonna go? We're gonna go Westphal again, because that one's the easy one today. Westphal. Return to sender. We'll do a Dolith. Are you? Return to sender. Westfail. Westfail. And Westfail. Okay, Westfail, Westfail, Westfail. Return. Dolith Hills, stamped and then shredded. Shred. Return. Fail, fail. Return. Westfail. Return. Shred, shred, shred. There we go. Okay, we can go mess around with the truck a little bit more, see if there's a way to get... I don't think there is. I truly don't. Let's see. If I rotate this... Yeah, because that's if that goes here, that's going to touch there and there, which is a problem. I put you here. What if I put you here and then you like here because corners are fine. I think either way one package stays behind. Unless, do I have enough money to fix the pallet? Where was that? Was that in items? I sure do not. Yes, I think ultimately one of these packages is going to stay behind today. Which thankfully we only have one volatile. Like, it could have been much worse. Yep, so I think that's going to be about it for that one. Oh, we've got more mail. Dolith Hills was stamped and then shredded. Okay. Your return to sender. Return to sender. Stamp. And shred. Return. There we go. Westvale. Return. Return. And return. Okay, return, return. Fail, shred, return, shred, return, shred. Cool. We still have that package. I don't think she's going to come back for it, but I wonder if it'll carry into the next week. I don't know if it would or not. At the Earth's core, worry not about what lies at its center. I'm just going to pull all of these off the shelf. See if there's any other secrets. I should have thrown them on the floor instead of... Okay, those refuse to move. Got it. Nailed down. Okay, okay. There's so many books. Alright, everything's still nailed down. Frame clings to the wall. Oh, hey. To anyone who finds this, I'm an idiot. I knew seeing that horrible Blythe woman on the same day every week couldn't be a coincidence. Everything feels so hazy here, like the mist is outside and in my head. The rain just never stops. It was comforting at first. Who doesn't love curling up in a cozy place while it rains? But the longer I'm here, the more it feels like droning, bitter pounding in my head. Something is not right. Okay, alright. Yes, I'm going. Okay, here we go. 69. Nice. 1 customer served. 138 for wages. Okay, is this end of the week? I think this is end of the week, but I honestly kind of lost track.
You really need to foster a better relationship with the
Sorry.
citizens of Harnum. Mrs. Blythe's complaint was scathing, and I had to read all 6 pages of it.
Oops. Okay, cool. 218. Okay. Not bad. We did a lot better this week in general. Okay. So that should put us back in the dungeon. Amazing. Perfect. It 100% did. So we're going to switch back over here. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being with me tonight and hanging out and exploring and figuring out some puzzles and whatnot with me. So Wednesday, we're going to keep playing this. We'll open up with trying to open the 2, I assume the 2 doors down here that those keys may go to. So that's going to be the goal there. I have lost my mouse. Hello? There we go. Okay, I was trying to save so I could exit out and so I could see who we can raid tonight. But thank you guys again for hanging out with me. This is such a fun game, and it was really, really cool to have the devs in chat tonight. That's always such an honor to have devs just hang out. Like, that's so freaking cool. But thank y'all again. I'm going to see who we've got here that we can raid into tonight. But Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern, we've got more of this game, more Letter Lost. And then on Friday, our normal Friday is more Mass Effect 2. That's the game that we're currently working through on Fridays. But there is a slight chance that we may be playing some games with friends. It just depends on if we can get all of us together because it's more than just 2 of us. So it's harder to get schedules to line up. So if that's the case, then we may be playing some games with some friends. But I will confirm that for you guys later in the week. But let's see. We're going to go hang out with Sharvana. She is a friend of a friend that I have recently started hanging out in her streams. They're very, very fun, but she's doing the Nancy Drew games right now, which are always fun games. I'm a big fan of them. I've never played them, but like watching them is very fun. So I'm going to go drop you guys off with her. I'm going to hang out for just a little bit, but I hope y'all have an incredible night. Thank you again so much for being here. There is that raid message if you guys want to copy and paste that and come on over with me. And then also just any of my socials and whatnot. Maybe. I feel like everything has frozen up on me at the moment. There we go. Okay. I was like, what's going on? But anyways, but there is that raid message and also my socials if you guys want to keep up with me anywhere else. Blue Sky and TikTok tend to be where I do the most like updates and things like that. And then Instagram's just kind of a little bit of slice of life. And then VODs do go up on YouTube as well once they are no longer on Twitch. But thank you all again so much. I'm going to initiate that raid here real quick with so we can go hang out with Shar. But thank you all so much. I hope you have an incredible night and ultimately stay silly and stay safe. Good night, everybody.